Tonight, we're sitting down with a local woman whose story continues to make headlines. I'm Shannon Heggie.
And I'm Steve Nielsen. Lillian Calderon is the lead plaintiff in a lawsuit filed by the ACLU of Massachusetts against ICE. It claims the government trapped immigrants by bringing them in for citizenship interviews and then arresting them.
That's what happened to Calderon at the start of the year. Now her case will get its day in court. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin has been tracking the story from the beginning.
And she spoke with Calderon tonight and joins us now with the story you'll see only on Eyewitness News.
Well, Steve and Shannon sitting down with Lillian Calderon, her husband, and their good friend tonight. They tell me if there's one thing to take away from their story, it's that if you don't speak out, injustices will stay unjust. Their case can now be heard, and they hope it can have lasting impacts for anyone going through a similar ordeal.
We were grateful.
Lillian Calderon and her husband, Luis Gordillo, breathing a sigh of relief.
It's a long process, but at least we should be okay for now.
In a Boston federal courthouse Thursday, a judge ruled a class action lawsuit brought by the ACLU of Massachusetts against Immigration and Customs Enforcement can move forward, despite the government's attempt to have it dismissed.
Family separation isn't just happening on the border. It's happening in Warwick, and it's happening in Boston, and it's happening all around the country.
Calderon knows firsthand.
We were blindsided. We didn't know that our routine interview was going to end up in us being separated.
That was in January. Calderon was taken into custody by ICE immediately after a marriage interview at an immigration office in Johnston. In the ACLU's lawsuit, the organization claims she was unlawfully arrested and then detained for nearly a month.
Even though they give couples specific laws to follow, and that Lillian and Louis and people like them are within their rights to apply and be citizens so that they can stay united, is using their own laws to trap people.
So the ACLU is now arguing non-citizen immigrants should be granted temporary relief to remain in the U.S. while they work to get legal status. Calderon is the lead plaintiff in the lawsuit, which includes several other area couples who share similar stories. The Guatemalan native says she's a proud Rhode Islander. This is where she's choosing to raise her 2 kids, telling us the support she's received this year has helped her to stay the course.
And to know that so many other Rhode Islanders have support for us and nothing but love, it's heartwarming. It's kind of like the silver lining in all of this, to know that our neighbors, our community really showed up to help us and didn't let us down.
A spokesperson for ICE has declined to comment due to pending litigation, and there is no word yet on when this case will be heard. Meantime, Calderon is still working to become a U.S. citizen. Right now, she's waiting on a waiver to get approved, which will allow her to make the trip to the U.S. consulate in Guatemala. We'll keep you updated. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.